Hello and welcome, I'm Chokni and this is Sakhet, and we're looking at the New Life Festival in-game achievements that you can get. There are quite a few. There appears to be one for at least each of the challenges that Breda gives us, and there's still some time left before January the 2nd, which is currently New Year's Eve today, as of recording for this video. So if you've got no extra plans for tonight, maybe you could try getting a few of these. To begin our New Life Festival in-game achievements, we're going to start off with the one associated with the Snow Bear Plunge. So you need to go to your journals for all of these, the achievement section, and then under holiday events will be the New Life Festival quest. And this one will be for the Snow Bear Plunge. So during the Snow Bear Plunge in East March, leap into the freezing water with no armour equipped. So I've dressed up Sakhet in the Nordic Raiders towel, but that's not what it means. We have to actually de-equip, or unequip is the actual proper word, silly me, everything that's on us, and I take off the weapons as an extra measure as well. Didn't even realise I still had that eternal hunt one on. That needs changing. I think the jewellery is alright left on, so we might as well give it a go, and maybe as an extra measure, safety first. Don't really need to take the emotes off, but oh, not the emotes, it will be the, what's it come under again? Appearance, that's it. There we go, the personality. Don't really want to be running into any water with a knife in my hand. Right, let's go for it. Running, 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 jumping! There we go. I thought it wasn't going to come up for a second then. I thought, oh no, I have to unequip my jewellery, but it worked. And now, after doing all that, you can go warm yourselves up by the fire. We're now going to do the Stonetooth Bash in-game achievement, the Stonetooth Belcher. After hunting to supply the Stonetooth Bash, complement your feast by drinking some Betnik Twice Spiked Ale. So this is actually a recipe that you get from the event that you'll need to get first and then craft it. And then you just go around and you have a little nibble on the goat's cheese. Eat some of that honeyed wolf pie from the mysterious meat that you caught. And then there's a Betnik Spiked Ale there, but it's not that one. So you still use the soiled napkin to show your appreciation. But this time round, you have to drink from this one, the Betnik Twice Spiked Ale. And that's it. Have a drink. You do a little bit of a belch, not necessarily in front of anybody. And you get the little achievement pop up just like that. This achievement requires the War Orphan's Sojourn, I think that's how you say it, quest. Titled the War Orphan's Benefactor. So while on the War Orphan's Sojourn in Gratwood, donate both your time and your gold. So you have to talk to this guy here.
Another on the War Orphan Sojourn. Though Stendar provides for all lost children, we will not turn away donations for our charges.
So we want to donate first?
Yes. Some of those who walk the War Orphan Sojourn are far less capable than yourself. The creatures alerted to their passage see them as a fine meal. Aggressively dissuading these creatures would help clear the path, if you're so inclined. I can assist you with that. Anything you can donate will help. We must keep our charges fed.
So we can donate 69 gold.
What grace! Stendar smiles upon those who help lost children. Today he smiles upon you.
And now, to get the other part of the quest, because hopefully it's been highlighted. There we go. So we've donated gold to the Temple of the Eight. If you just jump down, there should be some critters to dispatch off. We need to get rid of 5 of them, and it's classed as an optional step as soon as we've done that first. And then there's generally some Orphans, the little bug-like creatures round in and out of the trees. Here we are, there's some of these Orphans here. Let everybody else have a hit as well. Excellent. And there you go, it pops up just there as having completed it. This achievement is part of the Trial of 5 Clawed Guile. 5 Clawed Cat Burglar. So during the Trial of 5 Clawed Guile in Reaper's March, unlock all the chests in 35 seconds or less. Now, on this character, my legerdemain is not great. So I'm going to have to rely on my actual lockpicking skills to see if I can do this one in the time needed.
Rachian once said,
Looks like the time starts, because I couldn't remember, upon the lockpick of your first chest. So let's begin. One down. Two down. This is getting a bit tense.
this work never ends.
I'm not sure that I did it. Nothing's popped up. Oh, I just got it. That was a nice surprise. Just backed out of there when I shouldn't. Oh, there it is. 5 Clawed Cat Burglar. I actually can't believe I did that either. For this next achievement, we are doing the Lava Foot Stomp Challenge. And I'm pretty sure my husband's making funny remarks and gestures in the background. There we go. So this one, there are 4 different places to actually go to. So we have to go to the Watch Inn House. We have to go to the Fish Stink, the Ebony Flask Inn, or the Ebony Flask rather, and the Hallelujah House. I don't think I've pronounced that right, but it doesn't matter. And you need to dance with another player at each of these Stonefall taverns. So let's go in and have a dance. I think it's been a while since we've danced. There we go, that worked for the first one. Having a little boogie. And now we've got to go to the Fish Stink in Davern's Watch still. So we've arrived at the Fish Stink and we're gonna have another little boogie. I think we're doing alright. Let's have a check, see if it's working. Yep, so we've got 2 out of 2 so far. We've just got 2 more to go. So now we're on to our third, the Ebony Flask, in the Ebonheart area this time of Stonefalls. And then we'll have a little boogie around this table. Hey, that looks pretty cool. Oh, I think we're just about in time with each other. Yep, so that's 3 out of 3. So we're on to the last one.
Get away from that. There is an urgent task for you.
So off into the Halulu. I don't actually know that's how you pronounce it. Halulu.
This work never ends.
And then we'll start dancing again. Hey, we're that good at it. We're in tune with each other, exactly. And we got the achievement, the Lava Foot Shuffle. And I have to thank my husband, who is currently Wasabi 1 Kenobi at this point. We're back again with Wasabi 1 Kenobi, also known as my husband and the person who keeps making funny emotes at me whilst I'm talking. And we're going to be doing the Castle Charm Challenge for the achievement, the Castle Charming Duo, or rather the Charming Castle Duo. I don't know how much charming my husband can be though. So for this one, we've got to go to the Old Goat Inn and the Adicare Castle Square and the Adicare Castle Throne Room. So we're going to start with the Goat Inn.
Let's drink.
And then we're going to start our performances. Oh, can't be stood too close to each other because it won't let me perform otherwise. So, right, I'll press A now. Hey, there we go. I like it. We're both doing different ones. It looks really dangerous what you're doing there. So that's the first one done, and now we're going to go off to the square. So we're in the square area here. We'll just move a slight bit away. There we go. And now, let's do it. Press A. Ah, you get to do a different one. Set your knives on fire, which really actually wouldn't work unless they were wooden. So let's have a look. As that popped up for us. Yep, so we've got one more to do, and it's off to the throne room. There we go, so press A again. Oh yay, I get to apparently juggle the knives now. And we got the Charming Castle Duo. I have to give big thanks again to my husband for helping me out with this one. This next one is to do with the Fish Boon Feast. And it's called the Fish Boon Angler. And we have to catch 5 of each type of fish traditionally served during the Fish Boon Feast in Shadowfen. So you've got to catch 5 of the Histmuck blobfin, the Shadowfen creeping leech, and the black marsh cucumber. And the good thing about this achievement is it prepares you for several days worth of handing in the fishes to Gentleheart. And again, any bait will do. Simple bait is sold from the travelling festival merchants at Breda's tent as well. And we got the achievement there. Took me about 5 minutes to do, which obviously I wasn't going to make you guys all just watch me fish for 5 minutes. But as you can see, once you've got all 5, it registers and then it gets ticked off the list. Well, we've not got that much more to go. For the Mudball Merriment New Life Festival achievement, it's actually a really fun one to do. It's called the Ball Miscreant, and during the Mudball Merriment, share the joy of Mudballs with each alliance leader. And yes, that does mean you have to throw a Mudball at Queen Aren, you have to throw a Mudball at Juron, the Scold King, and you have to throw a Mudball at High King Emmerich. It does depend also where you find each of them for their storyline regions. Now I know I haven't done much in Auradon, so I believe she'll be outside the manor where the banker is, or inside of it. She might be found inside the Skywatch Manor, where you end the Mudball Merriment by throwing the Mudballs at the ambassadors, but I'm not too sure on that one. So I know sometimes she stands out here, so she must be inside. And there she is, and you can see the button pops up, use Mudball pouch. Oh, it gives us, I totally forgot it did that. Run away! So I have run away to Eastmarch. I've gone to the Windhelm Way Shrine, because when I found the king last time, the Scold King, he was in a building round here. I'm going to see if I can do this without getting caught. I believe it's in this building here. The Scold King's temporary court. Kind of would make sense. And he's there, all ready and patient and waiting, and sat in a chair. Ready? Oh, I've added myself some more bounties. Sneak away. I'm now in Wayrest in Stormhaven, and I did get caught by a guard, but luckily the bounty wasn't as bad. And I'm outside the castle, Wayrest Castle, because that's where I believe King Emmerich will be for me.
Why would you do something like that?
Darling, how does this dress look? I'm not too thin.
And yes, he is there.
Please be honest
And there's
with me.
a lot of guards. I don't think the lion guards
No,
are going to try and catch me, but the others will do once I throw the ball.
Thin, very
So,
skeletal.
just behind
Which
the
is
writing
what I
you can
like,
see,
skeletal.
there it is, use the mud ball,
The jewellery hangs.
and I've got him. I'm now disreputable. And I've also got the achievement, and you can't unfortunately throw it at his wife either, which is a shame. I think that could have been a double trouble kind of set up there. But you'll have noticed as well, the mud balls that you throw to each of them does not actually count towards your total count. So you have to actually go back to Ordon at the Skywatch and proceed as normal for the rest of the quest. So the achievement for this one, because we all know there's going to be one, is the Signal Fire Zephyr. I think that's how you say it. So during the Signal Fire sprint in Bergamo, light all signal fires in 35 seconds or less. There are 2 other methods that I'm thinking of. So you could use in your Alliance War, so I've got Assault, you could use the Rapid Maneuver, or you could use a Sprint Potion, which I haven't equipped. So I've got the Essence of Speed. And I think because I've had it made, I'm going to try the Essence of Speed for this one. So it doesn't actually start until you light the first fire. So I'm going to go the path that I've always taken and hope for the best on this character.
Begin. The warlord approaches.
Oh, I completely forgot that there's a sky shard there. Obviously I'm doing a timed event, so I'm not going to worry about it just yet.
Begin. The warlord approaches. Quickly, to me. The warlord prepares to strike.
And I unlock the achievement. And then because I've done all 9 of the New Life Festival quests, you also get that last achievement that just popped up. The New Life Celebrant. And we've also got a die for our colours. We've come back to the Ebony Flask Inn room to do the last couple of achievements. You can see how excited Sakhet looks like she is, dancing away there. Steve the Souls Driven, happily just being Steve in the background, I suppose. Nodding from side to side. Because we're almost there on our way to getting the Glory of Magnus achievement, which is the one we get as our last one, which will give us the Magnanimous title. So if you've seen all those people running around with it, that's because they've managed to complete all the different ones from the New Life Festival holiday event. Next achievement we're going to look at is the New Life Provisioner. There are 9 different recipes associated with the 9 different quests that Breda gave us throughout the New Life Festival event. And apparently I've already learnt one. I may have picked that up from one of the guild banks, or just even in my own bank from last year. So we'll start off with the green recipe of Elcare Festival Sword Pie. So it looks like it increases your max health for 2 hours, and these effects are scaled on your level. Obviously this is to do with the Castle Charm challenge. Then there's the Bergamo Warning Fire. Increases your max stamina and health recovery for 2 hours. Scaled again. This one's associated with the Signal Fire Sprint. Then you've got your Betnik Twice Spiked Ale. Remember, this is the recipe you're going to need to get the achievement that is from the Stonetooth Bash. And this one increases your magicka recovery and health recovery for 2 hours. That's not one. But we do have the golden Hismer fish eye rye. This is a really useful one because of your fishing achievements. So all those pools of water that you see, this will actually tell you whether it's an ocean, a lake, a river or a fowl. So it means you don't actually waste which type of bait that you try on that area, and you can just stock up with the right ones straight away. Otherwise, it does increase your magicka and stamina recovery for 2 hours as well. Then you've got the, that one was associated with the fish spoon feast. Then you've got the Jagger Drenched Mud Ball, obviously from the Mud Ball Merriment. This one increases your max magicka and max stamina for 2 hours. Your Lava Foot Soup and Salt Trees. I wouldn't really want to do a Lava Foot Stomp into that combination. This one increases your max stamina and max recovery for 2 hours. Old Aldmeri Orphan Ghoul. This one is associated with the War Orphan Sojourn. And you can see that I've already learnt it as I mentioned, so we can go straight to the next one. Rajin's Sugar Claws, max stamina for 2 hours, and that one is for the trial of 5-clawed Guile. And then we have our last one, the Snow Bear Glow Wine from the Snow Bear Plunge, and this one just increases your stamina recovery for 2 hours. And that one did. That last one gave us the New Life Provisioner. So we've now just got one more to go until we're magnanimous. And that is to learn every chapter in the Skinchanger style book. And as specified, it is occasionally found in reward containers while participating in the New Life Festival. And it's the same with the recipes I've just got as well. They were found in them also. But as with the motifs and the recipes, you can find them in your guild banks if people have been kind enough to donate into them, from your guild mates if they're kind enough to give them to you, or your guild stores where people will be selling them, and prices do vary depending on the time of year that people try and sell them as well. As with all motifs, there are 14 pages. I'm not going to be reading out all the pages. We are just going to go for it. So you've got your axes, belts, boots. Oh, more boots. No, don't need that one. Bows. Chests. Oh, your daggers. Gloves. Helmets. Legs. Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Maces. Shields. Shoulders. Staves. And hopefully the swords will give us the achievement. There we go, the Skinchanger Style Master. And we are now magnanimous. We have the glory of Magnus, which means we can put a title on Sakhet. So she can no longer be Sundusk's Reaper. She can now be magnanimous. It's actually a bit strange that Sakhet is magnanimous now, because the actual definition is generous or forgiving, especially towards a rival or less powerful person. Is that all a lesson that we learnt over the festive period? We will find out in 2018. So being in Elden Root, this is the person I'm on about. Heralda, Garscroft. and she is the Holiday Achievement Furnisher. Now she's here all year round, and if you have the achievements associated,
Names are like
you will
noses.
be able
Everybody has
to
one.
buy throughout the
What
year.
you want is a reputation.
But you
I
can
love to
only
help turn a
get
house into a home when a good reputation is involved.
you can only get the achievements during the events. So you'll see here from the mid-year mayhem, I didn't complete it all with Sakhet, so I'm not able to get these corpses for my housing. But otherwise, oh again, see, because I only made this character at Morrowind, can't get the Jester ones either for the trees. They're actually really pretty. But of course I did the Witches one. Some of them don't need achievements, so that's alright. Oh, in fact, it looks like you don't even need the achievements, which is really better to know. So basically there's the New Life Bonfire for 10,000 and the New Life Celebrant Standard, and both of those do not say anything about needing the achievements. So I'm happy with that, but I still obviously wanted the title. Right, let's go have a look at what they look like in my house. So I've gone into the browsing editor in my house. And the first one we'll look at is the New Life Bonfire, which is massive. I'm not actually going to place it down. Never a good idea to have fire inside your house. But just looking from how big it is, it's quite nice, isn't it? Nice addition for a garden area, which I will hopefully have soon, if my plan works. Mind you, me saying about no fire in your house, I've got little torches, haven't I? But it's not like a massive bonfire that I was just showing. Just a little torch that hopefully Steve won't knock over in its excitement for everything going on. And then the last one we got was the New Life Celebrant Standard. So let's have a look at that one. Honours Magnus as winter's grip weakens and the days begin to lengthen. That's a nice little standard. I like how they've done it better this time round, because at the Jester's Festival, well, you pretty much got a standard with every box, so I have like 42 of them just sitting in my bank doing nothing. Get a closer look at it. Well, it looks a bit like mistletoe. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys were able to get your New Life Festival achievements done as well. If not, they should be up again for the following year. Joy to have all year round now for waiting for the next one. They'll have a few more events in between to keep us occupied, so not too bad. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for some more. I will be doing some more of the individual Breda events, and you're probably wondering why I didn't actually do all the achievements with those, and that's because I'd already started my videos with Eats Many Cakes, and she obviously had them all from last year, so I just thought, oh, let's just put them all together in a different video and see how it goes. So hopefully it's gone alright. Thanks very much for watching.